After a successful collegiate career, Norwegian-born Viktor Hovland is flourishing after switching to the PGA Tour, and Matt Rose has been to see him.
Viktor, it's been an incredible couple of months for you. Have you had time to digest and think about what you've achieved?
I don't know. I mean, I've been playing so much golf, and you know, you play good one tournament one week, and then suddenly that same night you're flying to a different place. So you kind of really have to reset and just get ready for the next week, and that's kind of the position I've been in.
I want to talk about the US Open with you. You finished tied 12th. How was that week for you?
Yeah, that was special because that was my last amateur tournament, or tournament as an amateur, and I had Coach Bratton on the bag, and to be able to shoot 67 in the final round with Coach Bratton on the bag at Pebble Beach, that was sweet.
You finished low amateur, but you also got to play with Francesco Molinari and Brooks Koepka as well, obviously major champions themselves. What did you learn from them?
Just how good those guys are, but obviously they had some bad shots too, and just how that didn't faze them at all. They would hit one bad shot and rebound with a good one. So, you know, instead of freaking out and you know, not giving up, but they just, you know, kept the hammer down and rebounded from bad shots, and that's why they're so good. And
that was your last event as an amateur before you turned pro. Did that feel like quite a nice way to kind of wave goodbye to your glittering amateur career?
Yeah, I would say so, especially having winning the US Amateur at Pebble Beach and then finishing off at Pebble Beach. Same thing with Coach. He caddied at the US Am as well. And yeah, that gave me a lot of confidence going into, you know, the next 4 weeks as a professional now. So yeah, that gave me a lot of confidence.
Great. We're going to let you hit your second shot, and then we'll catch up with you after.
Sounds good.
So you ended your amateur career at the US Open. You then teed it up as a pro at the Travelers Championships. How was that standing on the first tee?
It was a little different, yeah. I was pretty nervous because obviously it's a little different when you're playing as a professional. You're playing for points and money, and you're not used to that as an amateur. I had the opportunity to play a few PGA Tour events and majors as an amateur, but you're mostly just playing for experience. As a pro, you kind of know that I have 4 or 5 tournaments where I really need to make a splash, and yeah, that puts you more on the spot.
It's your livelihood now.
Yeah, for sure.
You came up with Colin Morikawa, Matthew Wolff. There's a really exciting new group of young guys coming through. How has it been being alongside those?
Yeah, I mean, we played a lot of rounds in college together and competed against each other, and you know, seeing what those guys have done, that's really motivating for me, because I believe I can do the same thing, and just got to go out there and perform.
Yeah, and you actually were favourite, weren't you, for the John Deere Classic? And then you got asked in your press conference about that. You gave a very funny response. Does that feel strange, being touted as a favourite for events like that?
Yeah, I didn't. There were so many good players in the field. I truly believe that if I play well, I have the chance to win the golf tournament. But, you know, at the time, my best finish is at 12th place. I probably felt it was a little undeserved, and that hence the response. But yeah, I just kind of thought that was funny. And
it was a funny response. We loved it in the media. And then looking ahead into, obviously, you're trying to get enough points now to get full PGA exemption into next year. Where do you set your targets now for next year? Because obviously they should be high, shouldn't they, after this spell?
I mean, I'm not a big fan of setting high expectations. I know that when I play good golf, I can shoot some low numbers. But I like to just be more specific in terms of my golf. And okay, if I need to work on my draw shot, I need to work on that. And then certain places that's going to help me, and that's how I'm going to shoot lower scores, instead of, okay, I need to finish top 10 this week, I need to win a tournament, or I try not to think about that stuff. If I just play my game and make putts, that's ultimately what's going to do it.
The results will come.
Yeah.
Victor, we look forward to following your progress. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Must be an easy hole.